Barça fans, welcome back to Barça Breaking News, your number one source for all things FC Barcelona. I'm Steve, and today we're diving into a dramatic transfer saga that's got every cule on edge. Real Madrid, our fiercest rivals, are reportedly plotting to hijack Barcelona's most wanted summer signing. This story is developing fast, and it could have huge implications for our club's future. If you're as passionate about Barça as I am, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Let's get into the details of this high-stakes transfer battle. Let's start by setting the scene. The rivalry between Barcelona and Real Madrid is the stuff of legend. It's not just about El Clasico matches. It's a battle for football supremacy that stretches from the pitch to the boardroom. Every signing, every negotiation, every rumor is amplified by the intense competition between these two giants. This summer, Barcelona's board has been working overtime to secure a marquee signing. Let's call him Player X for now, as the name is being kept under wraps for negotiation reasons. This player is seen as the key to revitalizing our squad, injecting fresh energy, and leading us back to glory both in La Liga and Europe. Reports from reputable sources, including the Real Champs, suggest that Barça have been leading the race for Player X. Negotiations have progressed well, and the player himself is believed to be excited by the prospect of joining our historic club. The board, led by President Joan Laporta, has made this deal a top priority, viewing it as a statement of intent for the new season. But just as things seem to be falling into place, disaster struck. Real Madrid, never content to let Barcelona strengthen unchallenged, have entered the fray. According to the latest reports, Los Blancos are preparing a serious bid to hijack our move for Player X. It's a classic Madrid tactic. Wait until the groundwork is laid, then swoop in with a bigger offer or more lucrative terms. So, who is Player X, and why is he so important for both clubs? While the exact identity is still under wraps, what we do know is that Player X is one of the hottest prospects in European football. He's young, dynamic, and has already proven himself at the highest level. With a skill set that includes blistering pace, technical brilliance, and a keen eye for goal, he's exactly the kind of player who can make a difference in big matches. For Barcelona, signing Player X isn't just about adding talent. It's about sending a message. After a few turbulent seasons, we're determined to show the world that Barça are back, ready to compete for every trophy. Player X represents the future, a symbol of our commitment to building a team that can excite fans and strike fear into opponents. But why would Real Madrid want to hijack this deal? The answer is simple: rivalry and ambition. Denying Barcelona a top target is a victory in itself for Madrid. But beyond that, Player X fits their own needs perfectly. With some of their stars aging or moving on, they're looking to refresh their squad and maintain their dominance both domestically and in Europe. Madrid's president Florentino Perez is known for his aggressive approach in the transfer market. He loves a big statement signing, especially if it means beating Barça to the punch. By targeting Player X, Madrid aren't just strengthening their own team, they're trying to weaken ours and disrupt our plans for the future. So how can Madrid pull this off? According to reports, they're prepared to match or even exceed Barcelona's offer, both in terms of transfer fee and wages. They're also leveraging their strong relationships with agents and intermediaries, hoping to turn Player X's head at the last minute. And let's not forget the allure of the Santiago Bernabéu and Madrid's recent successes in Europe. These are powerful selling points for any player. Laporta and his team are working around the clock, holding meetings with the players' representatives, sweetening the deal with performance bonuses, and emphasizing the unique opportunity to become a Barça legend. Let's talk about what this means for Barcelona's project. Securing Player X would be a huge boost, both on and off the pitch. On the field, he'd add much-needed dynamism to our attack, linking up with the likes of Pedri, Gavi, and Lewandowski. Off the field, his arrival would energize the fan base, drive shirt sales, and attract new sponsors. Missing out, on the other hand, would be a bitter blow. Not only would we lose a key target, but we'd have to watch him thrive in the white of Madrid, a nightmare scenario for any cule. It would also force the club to scramble for alternatives, potentially paying over the odds for a less suitable player. Let's take a step back and look at the historical context. This isn't the first time Barça and Madrid have clashed over a top signing. Think back to the infamous Luis Figo saga in 2000, when Madrid snatched our star player in a move that shocked the football world. Or more recently, the battles for Neymar, Vinicius Jr., and Rodrigo. Sometimes we come out on top, sometimes they do, but the stakes are always sky high. So what happens next? Both clubs are expected to accelerate their efforts in the coming days. Barcelona will push hard to finalize terms, perhaps offering additional incentives or guarantees about playing time. The board will also be making a personal pitch to player X, highlighting the club's vision and the chance to be a central figure in our resurgence. Madrid, meanwhile, will be using every trick in the book. Expect late-night calls, meetings with the player's entourage, and maybe even a visit from a club legend. They'll do everything they can to tip the scales in their favor. At the end of the day, the decision rests with player X. Does he choose the club that's been courting him for weeks, offering a starring role in a new project? Or does he opt for the glamour and recent success of Madrid, risking the wrath of Barça fans everywhere? Let's check in on the fan reaction. Social media is buzzing with speculation, debate, and plenty of passion. Barça fans are flooding Twitter and Instagram with messages urging the club to get it done and warning player X not to betray their trust. Madridistas, meanwhile, are already dreaming of unveiling him at the Bernabeu. Here are some of the top fan comments making the rounds. If player X chooses Barça, he'll be a hero. If he goes to Madrid, he'll never be forgiven. Laporta, this is your moment. Don't let Madrid steal our future. Madrid always try to ruin our plans, but this time we have to fight back. The media is also weighing in, with pundits analyzing every twist and turn. Some believe Barça still have the edge, thanks to their early groundwork and the players' reported admiration for the club. Others warn that Madrid's financial muscle and negotiating power could prove decisive. Let's break down the strengths of each club's offer. Barcelona's pitch is built on opportunity and legacy. At Barça, player X would have a clear path to the starting 11, a chance to be the face of a new era, and the support of a passionate fan base. The club's style of play suits his strengths, and the chance to work with Xavi, a manager known for developing young talent, is a major draw. Madrid, on the other hand, can offer immediate silverware, higher wages, and the prestige of playing for the most successful club in Champions League history. Their squad is packed with stars, and the pressure to perform is immense, but so are the rewards. Ultimately, both clubs present compelling cases. The choice may come down to personal ambition, career trajectory, and the finer details of each offer. So, what should Barcelona do next? First, we need to stay calm and focused. The board must continue to negotiate in good faith, showing player X and his representatives that Barça is the best place for his development. It's also crucial to communicate openly with the fan base, keeping us informed and reassured during this tense period. If the worst happens and Madrid do manage to hijack the deal, the club must have a plan B ready. There are other talented players out there, and while missing out on player X would hurt, it's not the end of the world. The key is to stay true to our philosophy, invest in youth, and keep building for the future. But let's stay optimistic. Barça have a proud history of overcoming adversity, and this transfer battle is just the latest test of our resolve. With the right strategy, determination, and a bit of luck, we can still land our top target and send a powerful message to the football world. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this transfer saga? Should player X choose Barça or Madrid? How should the club respond if Madrid try to hijack the deal? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading and responding to as many as I can. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to Barça Breaking News, and share this video with your fellow fans. We'll be back with more updates as this story develops, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I'm Steve, and this has been Barça Breaking News, where we bring you the latest, fastest, and most passionate coverage of FC Barcelona. Visca el Barça, and see you next time.